But what was truly distressing about that was that the Feminist Society of LSE came out in favor of these Muslims.
I'm in touch with this group, the ex-Muslims of North America, which has been, for reasons easy to parse from the title, have security concerns, and when they try to book an event at a university, they're now finding their events canceled the moment people figure out, who they are. But it is they have the legal right to free speech. There's no law against criticizing Islam, but people have just discovered that it's so inconvenient to incur these security concerns that you have a de facto loss of that freedom.
It makes me wonder about, this actually came up in a couple of discussions. I had Mohammed Syed on the show recently, and yesterday I moderated a debate between Faisal and Hazrat Amani. There's a lot of different perceptions about what Islam is and what Islam isn't. If I'd have said that faster, it would have been a good tongue twister. You would think that if we exercised our moral outrage against problems fairly, that it would not be the ex-Muslims, the ones who are trying to point out the problems, who end up deplatformed. That there would be enough, I realize I'm being a little idealistic and wide-eyed, that there would be enough genuine concern about humanity that we could have conversations on important topics and not be sidelining the people who are actively trying to work to fix the issue, because not every ex-Muslim is reactionary. Some of them are reformers or attempting to.
Well, of course. There was a terrible episode in London School of Economics when Mariam Namazi, who is, I suppose, the leading ex-Muslim exponent in this country, was giving a speech, and she was barracked and heckled, and more or less the thing was closed down by a group of Muslims who came and I think tore out her microphone, tore out her PowerPoint so she couldn't speak, and she courageously soldiered on. But what was truly distressing about that was that the Feminist Society of LSE came out in favor of these Muslims. Feminists of all people who you would think would be disgusted by the sorts of way women are treated by Islamists. That I think was what was truly awful about that episode of at LSE.
Yeah, it's a point that people don't tend to notice, but the ex-Muslims are actually the most vulnerable and beleaguered community, because apostasy, as I'm sure everyone here knows, is thought to be punishable by death under Islam, certainly most interpretations of it. And so here you have a community that is threatened by the religious community they've attempted to leave, and many of these people are in the closet, they can't use their real names, and yet this is precisely the community that is attacked as Uncle Toms or racists or colonialist shills by so-called liberal non-Muslims. So they get it from both sides, and they have virtually no sanctuary but the secular community.